Greetings, traders. This is Coach Alex. Today's topic is do you suffer from a fear of success? There are two kinds of fears, believe it or not. Okay, there's, of course, we've heard about the fear of failure. Everybody's afraid of failing. More insidious is a fear of success. This is a well known phenomenon. And if you're not afraid to take trades, then the other issue might be a fear of success. Now, what are we talking about? Well, psychologists have studied this phenomenon, and actually, I know a little bit about it because I think I was a victim of this affliction. You see, what happens if you are raised in a poor environment, or your parents, or your relatives, friends, the people you associate with, if they're not very successful and they've struggled to make ends meet, and there's sort of a work ethic that's very hard, difficult, but you strive to survive, it's a survival mentality. There may be a jealousy, there may be a frustration with those who appear to have everything handed to them, as they call it. My father, for example, thought that all rich people were crooks. They're all in the mob or corrupt politicians. Now, half of that's true, but since he worked on the Brooklyn docks, he was a laborer, construction worker, welder. Naturally, the bosses who had the money would make them jealous. No other way to put it. So, what happens? You're going to bring that thought process to your family. So, but how does that work? I was the first to go to college in my whole family. Now, if your parents, if those who are around you during your formative years are telling you that success is not really attainable, try something else, you got to work with your hands, you're not good enough to be successful, be rich. Well, if you do become that, aren't you rejecting the values of your youth, of your formative years? And that's exactly what happens. So a trader will start feeling guilty and actually feel more comfortable and tell everybody they're losing money, for example, because the market's rigged, the locals, there are no more locals, got your stops, the institutions are going to manipulate the market. They do. They do manipulate the market. So why can't we follow what the institutions do and participate in it? A lot of people just won't do that. Here's a couple of checklist items. If you like to work by yourself, we always come across a trader who seems to have reached the peak of their potential and they don't think they can go anymore. And they'll say something like, well, I don't need any coaching. I do pretty well. I make $1,000 a day. Well, is there something wrong with making $5,000 a day? That's actually the thing that stopped me from the ceiling that I almost mentally imposed upon myself. So how do you do that? Well, number one, you need people who are going to motivate you to succeed. That's part of our job here. We show you that there's a way to keep improving, regardless of who you are. Did you ever see the movie Top Gun, the original one? Remember when Viper comes into the room and he says, gentlemen, you are the best aviators in the world, and you're the best of the best. We'll make you better. You'll fly 9 missions a day. And that's the attitude and the mark of a champion. Tom Brady could have had a great career just by retiring after his first Super Bowl. How many people become the starting quarterback, winning quarterback of the Super Bowl? Twice. That could have proven his, hey, I'm going out at the top. I don't want to get hit, brain disease or anything else like that. But he didn't. So use our coaching as a motivating tool to get better. That's all. If you see that you can't improve, question why. Why can't you exceed and do better than you've done before? There are a couple of techniques. Number one, it's October right now. How many of you written or started a written plan for next year? What do you want to increase your earnings by? 10%, 20%? Do you consider limiting your career to only trading? Hey, I have two jobs. I trade, I manage money, but I also, and I enjoy this more, teaching people who haven't gotten to that level or anywhere near that level of success how to become more successful. Our clients benefit from this over 90% benefit. Not everyone stays in this. Here's the problem. If you have a $10,000 account, you double your account every year and take the money out. Not too many people can survive on $10,000 a year, even though 100% return on your capital is great. But again, if that's all you have, did you ever think of it this way? If you're 50 years of age and you've managed to accumulate $10,000 to your name, how does it make you feel? So start today. Motivate yourself to do something different tomorrow, more than you've done today. I don't care whether it's losing weight, working out at the gym, taking another hobby like playing chess, reading a book that you've always wanted to, or actually trading better, trading with a team. That's what we suggest. We'll make another video on the fear of failure, which is just the opposite, yet yields the same results. Those who feel that the market's against them and they can't win, they're going to be a loser, they're afraid. That's the fear of failure. Those who are doing okay but can't seem to get beyond a part time income. That's what we'll address. Get in touch with us, like this video, subscribe. Let us know what you think about this. What strategies have you implemented to make your trading better? Thanks.